It's 3:12 a.m. Normal people are dreaming about flying or their high school crush. I'm staring at my laptop, which is glowing with the white-hot intensity of a collapsing star. And then a Slack notification pops up. 2 words, quick change, followed by 14 typing dots. In the agency world, that is the verbal equivalent of stepping on a Lego. This is the story of the $10,000 client that nearly burned my business to the ground, and why the biggest mistake wasn't taking the job. It was saying yes to the first red flag. 3 months ago, I was desperate. My bank account looked like a desert, and my team was basically working for vibes. Then he walked in. Let's call him Mr. Visionary. We move fast, we're disruptors. This will be huge for your portfolio. There's way more work after this. Red flag number 1. When a client promises more work later to get a discount now, they aren't a client, they're a hostage taker. But I was hungry. I didn't just sign the contract, I practically licked the pen. Immediately after signing, the dream turned into a full-on scope creep nightmare. The contract said 3 branding options. Mr. Visionary said, okay, but my wife's second cousin thinks it needs to be more premium, but also cheap, but also minimal, but also louder. Boss, I can't do another quick change to the logo font. I see the Revision 19 monster when I close my eyes. Just one more, I promise. We need this win. This is where most agency owners think they're being professional. They're not. They're training the client to disrespect them. 2 months in, the project was dead. We were broken. The team was spiritually numb. The client schedules an urgent final review. We were ready for war. I was ready to fire him. Budget be damned. The call connects. The silence is terrifying. Then Mr. Visionary speaks. Amazing work. This whole thing was just a test. My brain froze. A test? The original project was never the real job. I intentionally acted difficult to see how you handle pressure. You passed. I want to hire you for a $50,000 contract, immediate start. For 1 second, I was a genius. $50,000. It was the happy ending. I smiled. And then the other half of my brain kicked in, the half that hadn't slept, that had dealt with Revision 19, and that had watched my best designer break. The client from hell didn't almost destroy my agency. My lack of boundaries did. Any relationship built on manipulation only builds resentment. I took a breath. Mr. Visionary, thank you for the feedback and the context. I've discussed this with my team, and we've decided not to accept the new contract. Wait, what? This is a massive contract. Nobody says no to me. We lost the flashy client, the 3 a.m. messages, and the revision monster, but we gained something better. Boundaries, respect, and a standard that attracted the right clients. The fastest way to grow isn't saying yes to bigger clients, it's saying no to the wrong ones. What's the worst test a client ever put you through? Comment below. And if you want to know the 3 signs of a client from hell in the first 5 minutes, watch this video next. Subscribe to save your sanity. We're Stickman Agency.